My name is Nicol Van Dyk. I'm a physical therapist and clinical researcher with the Irish Rugby Football Union here in Dublin, Ireland. And I'm really looking forward to this Power Talk with Smart Education, where we'll be discussing hamstring injuries and looking at the latest trends around assessment and treatment of this very common injury. I know you might be thinking, why would we do another session on hamstrings? So I promise that we'll really try and focus on things that have changed and maybe things that are still the same, but hopefully where we have a little more evidence for. There's always your clinical intuition that meets the research evidence where we get our best practice. And hopefully we'll bring those two together. And there's three things we might ask. What is it that's important to pay attention to? How can what I measure influence my rehabilitation? And how do I provide the athlete with the absolute best possible return to sport outcome and indeed return to performance? So we'll be discussing all of this and looking in depth at what the research is saying, but also what clinicians are saying and what works in practice. We've definitely seen a shift in treating injuries, and maybe not only muscle injuries, all injuries, towards criteria-based progression in our rehabilitation. So we'll be looking at how we can best achieve these outcomes through daily monitoring and measuring outcomes that matter. So I hope you'll join me where we'll be discussing what things we need to pay attention to provide our athletes with the best possible outcome after hamstring injury. Look forward to seeing you there.